Okay, so settle down into a comfortable position. Don't have to relax too much right at the beginning. We're just going to sit in a position or lie down in a position where you can stay comfortably for a short while. And when you're ready, you might like to close your eyes and bring your attention inward in past all the thoughts, all the images, tasks, and habits, back behind all the mental acrobatics of your day, into that more open space of potential in the center. And we're going to start by bringing to mind a street or a place that you visit often or that is very familiar to you in the public, place where there might be people, cars, general city or town or village, community, bustle, noise, anywhere that you would consider a standard everyday place. And if somewhere that comes to mind is not a real place, that is also fine. Whatever space you find yourself in, firstly just take a note of the scenery, what kinds of things you see. Those might be of interest later. Might take note of where you are, what kind of place, where exactly you're standing or your viewpoint is. Are you on concrete, tar seal, asphalt, grass, something else? Where are you in proximity to buildings or people, cars or machines, animals? And we're just going to start by taking a short walk. You probably have some idea of where you're heading. And if you don't, just pick a direction. Your unconscious mind will know where to take you. Because after a short while of walking, you notice a stairwell heading down under the street, under the ground. And without a second look, your feet take you to the first steps and head downwards. And as you continue down down further under the ground, down the steps. The noise of the city starts to fade away. You notice that the stairs change. Stairs that you wouldn't have expected to be somewhere like this. Under the ground. And you notice that the decor also has become softer. And at the bottom of the stairs you come to an old foyer with big double doors heading into what looks like a wide open space. You can see through the glass that there's rows and rows of shelves, tall ceilings, extending off into the distance. You can't even tell how far back it goes. And so passing through the grand doors and into the first area of the room, you can see that it's an old library. Shelves so tall that you need ladders to reach the top. So many rows that you couldn't count how many books are stored in here. You wonder if maybe it contains all of the information in the universe. It's so big. Something about this place sparks your memory. Like you've forgotten something. You think maybe you know one of the rooms in this place. Start heading down the way that you think might lead there, off past the shelves, past the desks, stacks of books people might be researching or studying. Somewhere a bit further back in this main hall of the library is a study. You can see some of it through the window in the door. And you start to remember a little bit more about how you know this place. And you open the door almost out of habit. can see by the way things are laid out that something is underway. And you start to remember something that you started but didn't finish. You look around, there's stacks of books, several open books on the desk. Such valuable information. Couldn't believe that you could forget about it so easily. Get distracted. And in the middle of the table is your research log that you left here. And you can see the notes in such detail. And with them, detailed drawings and symbols that it feels like only you understand. And as you flick through the pages, it becomes more and more clear, like the symbols and the arrangement of the notes and the information, the images. It's like they're a reflection of some deep part of you. Like looking through the book is looking inside. And somehow the information in here, the layout, the style, is something that you have never seen anywhere else. Like it's almost an extension of your body or your mind or your soul, or who you are. And as you take a moment to look around the room, you can see that the way the room has been set up is also in that style. The arrangement of the furniture and the decor, the decorations, is like a code that unlocks some deeper part of you, like it's reflecting back to you words and colors that only you can see and read. And you might feel almost like your body starts to dissolve into the space, like you can't find the boundary between you and this work, this masterpiece, this code and this language, this style. Like it's both shining out from you and shining into you at the same time. everything that you look at in the room is somehow like a hologram that reflects the whole of you in a different way. And you can just get lost in all those different reflections or refractions, all the different possibilities, and the pure singularity, the pure uniqueness of this space that somehow feels like an extension of you. And after spending a long time absorbed in that resonance, as if being in the room is being in the whole universe, a whole universe of your own. Not knowing how long you've been there, when you feel it's time to head back into the main room. When you go out the door, something has changed. The library doesn't look the same as it was when you came in. The arrangement of the rows of the shelves has changed. The flow of the space has changed. And it's like somehow the change that happened in the study has shifted the arrangement of the space. And this time, as you wander through the shelves, you can see that every book, every section, everywhere you look, is something that holds a deep meaning or resonance to you. You're just yet to read the books, or maybe yet to explore that section or that genre. But it's like they all fit together now into one ecosystem of knowledge. And it's so easy to navigate. Everything's almost at your fingertips. And you know that you can explore it at any time. Anytime you're looking for information, you'll know where to find it in the shelves, in the stacks. So you feel comfortable heading back out through the double doors, back up the ornate staircase. Back up to the city staircase. And as you emerge back out into the street, an even bigger surprise awaits you. That the city itself somehow seems changed. It's the same place, but the movements of the people and the cars, or the relationships between the buildings, somehow rearranged, redefined. The way people look at you somehow fits like puzzle pieces fitting together with your feeling, your mood, your atmosphere. Even the way they walk around you and around each other feels somehow more connected, more harmonious. The smell of the air or the feel of the air is easier to breathe. Like everything is forming one system, one interconnected network that's all working together, all cooperating for one purpose, or all the purposes supporting each other. So taking a few deep breaths of the beautiful air around you, you can feel the breath in your body. Feel the breath moving your body. Feeling the body more harmonious. Everything working together. Mind and body working together. Feel the seat or the surface that your body is resting on, working with your body. And you can come back into your physical space. You may gently open your eyes and look around at the real space around you, and see how the real space too is like a puzzle, like a system, all fitting together, all working for your progress, your growth in the world. Take a moment to be back in the space, let the space readjust to you, and when you're ready, you can continue about your day.